Hi everyone, we are going to be taking a look at the Cicada-2A. The Cicada in general is an all-energy chassis, so you're going to get all-energy hardpoints, except for a couple that do have ballistic hardpoints, but no missile hardpoints whatsoever. You'll see that the 2A variant has 2 energy hardpoints and an AMS on the right torso, 2 energy hardpoints on the left torso, and 2 energy hardpoints in the center torso. So this variant is different from the three other Cicada variants because it gives you the most amount of energy hardpoints, and all of them are in the torsos, the left and right torsos and the center torsos. The left and right arms function mostly as shields, as they do on most of the Cicada variants. The Cicada can take up to an XL 340, or just the engine number can go up to 340. I suggest the XL engine because you have all of your weapons on your torsos, and they are shielded by your arms, so you will get the most out of an XL engine in pretty much every Cicada build. I suggest the XL engine 300. There are a few reasons why. Primarily because the XL 300 will give you a very quick speed. With speed tweak you'll get about 130. This is how much you will get. You'll get 121.5 without speed tweak, but you get a heatsink every 25 points of an engine. So if you take a look at just the tonnage, when you go from 295 to 300, you get another heatsink, but the difference in cost is only 0.5. Now if you jump from 300 to 305, you don't get a difference of 0.5, you get a difference of 1.5. So to be most efficient, you want to go with the XL engine 300. If you go for something faster than 300, you can see that it scales consistently, but it gets expensive. You can go faster, but my suggestion is that since the 2A goes with all energy hardpoints and it has so many energy hardpoints, you're going to have a hard time fitting a faster engine than an XL300 without facing overheating problems. Or if you want to go with kind of a hit and run tactic, you can fit a larger engine. Just keep in mind that you will probably have to wait before you can fire again longer the faster the engine you put in. Now, I have gone with double heat sinks, I have gone with endo steel. The Cicada, like the Raven, has very large legs, and so you want to put a lot of armor on the legs. I usually stick with 31 on the legs minimum. What I have done, and this is probably one of my most successful builds, is put 5 medium lasers on it, 2 on each of the side torsos and 1 on the center torso. That means that generally you will get very good convergence of your medium lasers, and it can be quite accurate because your engine is already so quick that you don't really miss having articulated arms or having the weapons on articulated arms. Your engine does allow for very quick torso movements, and this is an all-around very strong mech because it can dissipate heat very quickly. You can probably fire 6 or 7 alpha strikes with all 5 medium lasers consecutively before having to wait a little while to cool down, or you can fire it every about, I'd say 3, maybe 4 seconds at most, and that's doing 25 consistent damage, a medium laser doing 5 damage, which means 5 medium lasers, that does 25 damage. That does more than an AC-20 shot, except you have pinpoint precision and the range. Now the downside is that the medium lasers are going to take a little while for to do their full damage, which means that a lot of the time you'll be running as quickly as you can to position yourself, and then you will have to stand for about half a second to make sure that all of your medium lasers are hitting exactly where you want them to hit. or you'll have to slow down a little bit. That is a disadvantage, but given that the ammunition is unlimited, you can also, what I've done is I've done 3 weapon groups. One weapon group where I fire all of them, and then 2 weapon groups where I fire 2 from the right torso and 2 from the left torso, so that if I want to have more consistent damage I can, or if I don't want to fire all the lasers to finish off a damaged part, I have the option of just shooting 2 instead of 5, which saves me on heat. Some other things you can do with it, you can put a couple of large lasers in it. The Cicada can handle that. You can fire 2 large lasers consecutively without overheating and while still having a very fast engine in it. You can also put a bunch of small lasers in it. Let's see what else. You can actually put 3 medium pulse lasers and still fit a faster engine. I don't remember exactly if you can fit the 340, but I know that you can fit something like a 320 or a 330 and get away with 3 medium pulse lasers, which are frankly much more effective than medium lasers if you're going to be going that fast, because the Cicada can go as fast as a Jenner can, basically, except that its weight class is medium and it gets a lot more armor than the Jenner does. It's a bit more than the Raven, but at that point you're going to be nothing more than just a glorified Jenner. And my suggestion is the strongest build that I've found are is the 5 medium lasers with the XL Engine 300 with endo steel and 20 total double heat sinks. That's a lot of double heat sinks. That's effectively 30 heat sinks on a medium mech that's only 40 tons. That's a lot of firepower, and you're going very, very fast. So you're very effective as a scout mech. It's a very effective harassing mech. It's also very effective on the front line as well, because you're able to dodge, you're able to gain attention, and you're doing 25 damage per shot. So I've taken down Atlases in the center torso just by repeatedly shooting it. This is almost as strong as 2 Gauss rifles. 2 Gauss rifles do 30 damage. Gaussapults are infamous, of course, for doing so much damage. This almost does that much damage with infinite ammo, and you're going 130 with speed tweak. So for a medium mech that is only 40 tons. So keep that in mind. Keep in mind that it's very strong. I suggest the medium lasers because that's something that the Jenner cannot do. And when you're thinking about setting up your Cicada, you want to ask yourself, what can the Cicada do that the Jenner cannot do? The Cicada has the extra tonnage, it has the 5 extra tons to allow you to get those heat sinks to support that many medium lasers. Jenner cannot support that many medium lasers without overheating. So go with something strong. Otherwise, you're going to end up being just a glorified Jenner. And if you want to play as a glorified Jenner, you can do that. The 2A has the most energy hardpoints. The other Cicada variants have somewhere between one variant has 1 energy hardpoint, one variant has 4 energy hardpoints, and one has 5. So this one has 6, and they're all very conveniently on the torso. You can come up with a lot of different builds for that. You can go with, if you want more consistent damage, you can drop the 5th medium laser. You can put a tag on there. You can be more of a support, take on more of a support role. You can probably fit 2 large lasers and, let's see, 3 small lasers for close range defense and a tag. So there are a lot of options with the 2A. Anyway, I hope that has given you some inspiration for future builds with the Cicada 2A. Thanks for watching.